I'm going to be showing you the SPIRE messenger system today. And there's really two main components to it. There's the bulk messaging and there's the one-on-one messaging. Each of those components, whether it's bulk or one-on-one, has SMS, also known as text messages. It also supports MMS, which are messages with pictures or mixed media messages. But let's start off with some bulk messaging. So the first thing is build out my list of contacts to whom I want to send the message. One way to do it is click on a building, and now you have all the tenants in the building, and perhaps that's who you want to contact. But maybe we want to fine-tune that list. Tenant selection criteria allows you to filter your tenants basically however you want. So maybe you want to include your stabilized tenants or people that moved in a certain date or people that owe a certain amount of money. Here we have our list of tenants or contacts that we want to send a message to. And the reason I say contacts is because you can also include all the additional contacts that have a certain label or category code of roommate or guarantor. So in this case, I have my list of everyone I want to send a message to. You can pick everybody, you can manually select some, and you can choose bulk email or bulk SMS. I'm going to do bulk email. So first I'm going to choose which address to send from. I'm going to choose my hello@multidataservices.com address. You can have as many addresses set up as you want for different departments, for example. And then when it gets sent out, we make sure to follow all the best practices so that these messages, which are technically bulk messages, have a very high deliverability rate. Let's proceed with composing this email. So we could just write out an email, for example, dear, and then we could put a field in. I'll search for dear and then their first name. So this is what some people would refer to as a mail merge, but we could pick from basically any field in the system and then insert it into the contents of the message, whether it's an email or an SMS. You could also drag and drop pictures into it or attachments, use all your common formatting options. But in this case, I'm actually going to choose a template. So I'm going to do the avoid late fees and pay now template. So now this email is going to go out to everybody that I chose. In this case, I chose everybody that owes money. It's going to replace the name with their actual name, and it's going to put in your management company name, your phone number, anything you want. Any data that's in the system could basically be inserted into this message. And now I'm going to click preview. And here's all the messages that would go out if I hit send. So I could actually customize this further before it goes out. For example, I know this guy really likes to be called Mr., so I've just added the word Mr. there. And now this email has a little label personalized. If this looks good, we can hit send now. But before I do that, I'll just check one more time. The recipients looks good. I could have also manually added any BC or CC that I wanted. In this case, I'm just going to hit send now. And now it goes off into the notification center. So this is a new concept we're introducing where you're not only going to see things that are happening like a bulk email that went out and here's the status just changed to sending in progress. Now it's going to change to successful or sent for delivery. So it's a nice place to see all things that you want to be notified about when they're done. I just sent a bulk email and you could see it was sent for delivery. So now if we want, we could actually see it on the tenant's record and see if it was actually opened by the tenant. So let's take a look. Now we're on what we call the tenant file. So let's go to their email messages. Here I am on the sent tab. You could see the message that I just sent out, and you could see it was delivered. And then once this person actually opens the message, there'll be another tag over here that says open. For example, you emailed somebody that they owe money, and now you're going to call and say, hey, did you get that email? You have tracking information that they literally opened the email.